everybody, and welcome back to the Mind Catchers channel. Today I have the pleasure of being a part of a huge collab. This is our Harlem Renaissance collab in honor of Black History Month. The Harlem Renaissance spanned the 1920s and it was centered in New York. Now they're saying that this was known as the New Negro Movement. It was a time of great art and poetry and music, and I'm sure it was a fantastic moment to be a part of. So I decided to take some of the nightlife photos and really study them, just taking little bits and pieces there and putting my own flavor to it, if you will. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Also, I'm going to have the names of all of the ladies involved down in my description box and their channel links. Please go to every single lady down there. There may be some ladies you've never seen before, and maybe some people that you know very well. Please let them know that the Mind Catchers sent you. Give them a great big thumbs up, and let's get started with this tutorial. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of my buxom lip balm on my lips just to get rid of that chappiness. And we're going to put a little bit of moisture on my face. I do have a little cold, so I'm sorry I sound a little nasally. Alright guys, I like to start off with my eyes. I'm using my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. Just gonna tap that. Next thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of this concealer to my lid. And the next thing I'm going to do is set that concealer with a little bit of my face powder. This one is by Collab. The next thing I'm going to do is go into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm going to use this brown right up here. Just going to lightly use that as a transition color. Right in the center of the lid, I'm going to use this red shade right here, and that's going to be my focal point. Loving that red right now, so I'm going to see where this is going. I'm going to try to keep it nice and vibrant. And this red is kind of coming off as a little pink. I'm not sure. Not dark enough for me. Let me go into the Warrior 2 palette. It's a shade called Jamata. Let me see if I can deepen it up a little bit. This is like a brownie red. A little better. We're going to make it smoky anyway. It's going to be more of a smoky eye. But I did want that touch of red. I may have to go into another palette to get the red I'm looking for. That's my first time using that shade red, so in the palette it looks very red, but in person it looks more like a pink. I'm going to go into the Dulce palette by Juvia's Place. I have all of their palettes just sitting here. So I'm going to go through this one and use this deep dark brown here. I'm going to apply that in the inner and outer corners. We're going to deepen up this look a bit. Like I said, I wanted it to be smoky regardless, but I wanted that nice touch of red in the center. So if push comes to shove in a situation like this, I would have maybe applied a red base and then put a red shadow over it, and perhaps it would have looked a little bit more true to the red tone that I was looking for. But this will do. And we're going to definitely smoke out that bottom lash line. We're really going for a very smoky look. I was looking at some images on Google of the Harlem Renaissance, and they really played up that eye makeup. It was so smoky and so gorgeous. So I really wanted to use that inspiration. And again, I'm going into a very deep dark brown, and I'm just applying that in the bottom lash line. I'm just smudging. All right, we're going to use a little bit of Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. We're going to apply a thick layer on your bottom lashes and your top. All right, guys, go ahead and play up that mascara as much as you want to. It looks like more of a grungy type eye. Everything is more smoky and smudged. It's just fun and like carefree. Now, guys, I don't know who created falsies, but it seems to me that they had falsies way back then and possibly even before then. So I'm going to be using these from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are in the style Gorgina or Gorgina. I'm not quite sure how they're pronouncing that. But I'm going to go ahead and apply these, and then we're going to move on to our face. So this, my eyes are like, what? You have little eyes, I feel like I can't see a thing. I really envy people with bigger eyes because they could get away with these lashes. I feel like I'm about to fly all the way away. I'm going to be moving on to the face. I'm also going to touch up my bottom lash line after I finish the face because I want it to stay nice and grungy looking. All right, so let's move on because I'll keep playing around with that. Let's stop. Let's move on. All right, guys, so for a primer, I'm going to be using this one, Juno and Company. It's called Moonshine. It's like a creamy primer. It's very, very nice. Now, for oily girls like myself, I'm combination oily. I'm not really going anywhere, so I decided to use something a little bit more delicate. But it's a nice primer. It's like a moisturizer. It leaves your skin feeling very smooth. It minimizes the look of pores and everything. And I like it. I really do. For foundation today, I'm using two. I'm going to go over my discolored areas. I'm just going to take my finger and tap some of my Juvia's Place on. This is in the shade Angola. I'm just taking my finger and tapping a little bit of that on to areas that need the most coverage. And even that's too much right there, because this stuff goes a long way. But I'm going to just, look how it just erases your discoloration. It really does. I'm kind of tempted to say I like putting this on with my hand. Your hands are the best tools. I think I kind of like this. All right, next I'm going to use my Naked Skin foundation. This is from Urban Decay. I have a review on this. Absolutely love it. I have it in the shade 81 WY. Okay, I'm using a blender. For my highlight, I'm going to go with this shade from CoverGirl. This is their True Blend Undercover Concealer. I'm going to go with the shade Bronze. And for contour, I'm going to use the shade by Sephora. This is their Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I really like this one. It's in the shade Devil's Food Cake or something like that. I absolutely love this. It spreads so nicely. You don't need much. Absolutely love it. I saw Naima Tang, I believe that's her name, talking about it. And I decided to give it a try. It is excellent. If you ever see this in Sephora, give it a try. You will thank me. I'm telling you. Alright guys, I'm going to lightly go under my eyes to set. I'm going to be using Derma Blend. This is in the shade Warm Saffron. And I am using a Sigma, what is this? The Sigma Tapered Highlighter Brush to do this. So if you ever want to buy some nice Sigma brushes, I am an affiliate of Sigma. My code is TMC10 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your entire order. I'll have my link down below. I'm also going to be using my Laura Mercier A translucent powder. Now this is the powder I use pretty much all over my face. Between that and the ColourPop, I like them both. So I'm just going to use a nice big Sigma powder brush for this. I'm going to try to be as light-handed as I can. And I'm pressing it into the areas that I did not contour. Now using the same powder brush, I just dusted it off a little bit on a paper towel here. I'm going to use my CoverGirl. This is the Ebony Bronzer. They do have this again in different packaging. There are people, I know I'm one. I'm in love with this stuff. It's a little red on my skin tone, so I can use it as more of a blush. I just apply it right over my contour. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I didn't see too many pictures of anyone wearing highlight and all that stuff. I think it's a new thing for that, or it came around a little later. I saw heavy blush. I'm not a heavy blush individual, but I'm using the CoverGirl bronzer as both. All right, I said that I would go back and go under my eyes again with a little bit more of that dark brown. And next I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Setting Spray. For my lips, we're going to be using the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Lip Pencil, and this is in Red Dynamite. So you see, I filled in the lips with the red because if I were going out and I wanted my lips to last, I want to apply a lip liner all over the lips, you know, to match the lipstick. Now I'm going to apply a second lip liner. This is a deeper brown. So guys, before I lose my voice, I'm going to try out this lipstick in the shade Dat Red, and this from Rimmel London. Oh, it's very nice. Super creamy too. Very, very nice, guys. Wow. Have you ever went in with a lipstick thinking it's about to be very tugging and very matte, and then you were surprised? This is super creamy. All right, friends. So I'm going to go away and do something with this hair of mine, and I'll be right back. So stay tuned. Guys, so this is your completed look. And I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be sure to leave a link down below for my headdress right here. Also, I did do a 2-strand twist using some pretty new products to me. So I'll be sure I'll leave a link to that video down below as soon as it's edited and up. And I thank you guys once again for tuning into my video. I'm going to leave all the other ladies' videos down below and their names and everything. Please go check them out. Let them know that the Mind Catcher sent you, and give them a huge thumbs up of support. This is Black History Month, and it's 365 Black on this channel. So let's always show support to one another. And also, I want you guys to share these videos. That's how you get the word out about these channels. That's how you help to move these channels and to grow these channels, okay? So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Cyber kisses. Bye.